Action tonight from Republican Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana. Senator, always good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us. So you see there that you have Congresswoman Tlaib and Pressley. They have announced the BREATHE Act. They have not set any plans to introduce it. What do you think of the proposal, sir?
I have looked at the Congresswomen's bill. It is clearly a serious effort to compete in the woke Olympics. I'd give it, I don't know, 9.7. As an American who feels gratitude, not hatred for my country, though, the only way I know how to improve their bill is with a shredder.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people are saying similar things, but you want to take it a step further, because as you look at their bill and what they propose to do, getting rid of ICE, getting rid of the DEA, and you talk about getting rid of prisons and so forth, and the question becomes, Senator, has anybody looked at the crime statistics? Anybody looking at these bills looked at the recent crime statistics? I want to put this on the screen if I can. This is the murder chart from the New York Times posted this, quoting, in Los Angeles, you have pre-COVID crime was down 3%, up 5%. New York, it was down 13, up 23. Atlanta, down 17, up 4. And Philadelphia is up more than 12 points in that span. If you're making these proposals and you're looking at these crime charts, how do you make the two jive, sir?
Well, you can't. Look. There are people in every society, I don't know why, but there are people in every society who aren't mixed up, they're not confused, they're not sick. It's not a question of whether their mama or daddy loved them enough. They're just bad. I don't know why. If I make it to heaven, I'm going to ask. But a civilization, in order to be civilized, has to have a set of rules and someone to enforce them. And we're seeing what happens across America, mainly in our urban areas now, when we don't enforce our law and we don't have police to enforce those laws. But in terms of the bill that the two congresswomen are offering, I don't think anybody in the Senate is taking it very seriously. I think it's great that we live in a country where the two congresswomen have the right to say what they want. But we also have the right to disagree with them. I mean, I believe in free enterprise. They're Marxists. I believe in equal opportunity. They believe in government guaranteed equal outcome. They don't believe in the Second Amendment. I believe that love is the answer, but I also own a handgun just in case. They hate cops just because they're cops. I don't. They think most Americans are racist. I don't. I'm proud of the fact that we've passed 20 civil rights bills and amendments. It's a fundamental disagreement, and I don't think their bill will go very far. But as I said, it's a serious effort to compete in the woke Olympics.
Yeah, you make a good point, sir, because you say it's not going to go very far in the Senate. Even the political experts say probably wouldn't even make it out of the House here. But you figure out that this is going to be kind of a theme, a pattern, if you will. And I want to play this soundbite from Representative Ilhan Omar talking about not just the bill, but dismantling the entire system. Watch this and I'll get your response.
As long as our economy and political systems prioritize profit without considering who is profiting, who is being shut out, we will perpetuate this inequality. So we cannot stop at criminal justice system. We must begin the work of dismantling the whole system of oppression wherever we find it.
Not a lot of specifics, sir, in this plan, exactly what she hopes to be dismantled. But when you talk about dismantling the entire system, that paints a pretty large picture. Well,
she's a Marxist. Now, that's her right to be, but she's clearly a Marxist. The Cuban national anthem should be playing in the background. I'm not. I don't know many Americans that are. I think most Americans believe in free enterprise. But once again, in America, you're entitled to believe what she believes. If she was in Hong Kong right now and talk this kind of nonsense, they'd put her in a straitjacket or a jail cell. So I'm just pleased that in America we have the right to say what we want. But that doesn't, just because you have the right to say it doesn't mean you're right. Just because you believe it. You can believe that 2 + 2 = 5, but the answer is still 4.
Yeah, I also wanted to move on if I can, sir. You got about 5 Republican lawmakers who say that they are not going to attend the GOP convention in Jacksonville. We're talking about Chuck Grassley, Lamar Alexander, those men, Chuck Grassley, 86 years old, Lamar Alexander, 80 years old. There could be COVID concerns there. In fact, there are. Mitt Romney, Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins not going to attend the GOP convention. Your thoughts on that briefly, sir?
Well, I don't know yet. In my life, that's kind of long-range planning. I'm thinking about the work that we have to do as soon as we get back. But I haven't made a decision yet. If I do go, I'll wear a mask, and I'll wear 2 of them on the airplane. We've got to respect this virus, and the best way to respect it is to wear a mask, stay away from, or rather socially distance, and practice good hygiene.
Louisiana Senator John Kennedy, good of you, sir, to join us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.